The high case count today comes as the province reintroduced stricter public health measures. Restaurants, gyms, and many other indoor settings now have a 50% capacity limit. Sean Cowan spoke with some business owners and joins us live. Good evening, Sean.
Good evening, Nicole. Well, many of these businesses were just getting used to full capacity, having only been open fully for less than 2 months, and now it's deja vu with these restrictions kicking in. Ross Nelson has been in the restaurant business for over 40 years. He says these past 2 years,
it's been challenging, and we've taken our steps to try and make our way through it. And
even though the province gave the green light to restaurants to run at 100% capacity back in October, Ross says for safety reasons, the Royal Coachman stayed at 50%. So nothing really changes for him today.
Well, I think it's been very well received. Some is better than none. And I think at this point last year, we were just only allowed 10 people.
Some stores in downtown Dundas had lineups as capacity limits kicked in for retailers as well.
It would be nice if we got wind of things a little bit further in advance than we do. But we have to roll with the punches, and we're trying to get to Christmas.
A bit disappointing that we have to go back to some restrictions now, but going back to 50%, that's not so bad as long as we can stay open.
If you caught the new Spider-Man movie this weekend, also 50% capacity in theaters. Masks on and no food.
It's just like a few empty rows, more in the front, and pretty much the only difference was no one was eating anything. Felt pretty dull, there was something missing. You need your popcorn there, you know?
While many places now have capacity limits, these new rules don't affect any religious services, including funerals and weddings.
Maybe that period of time that they're in the church or in the synagogue or in the mosque, it's not a very high risk situation because they're all taking the normal public health precautions. But in terms of the mental health and well-being of the population, that's also really important. And I think we have to remember that there's an awful lot more to health than just COVID.
The 50% capacity limit applies to restaurants, bars, retailers, shopping malls, gyms, and personal care businesses like hair salons. And also starting today, there's a cap on indoor social gatherings at 10 people. That's a drop from 25 people. And outdoor social gatherings are capped at 25 people. That's a drop down from 100.